Smart answers to tricky interview questions. This is the video that can completely change the way you perform in interviews, because let's be honest, it's not the easy questions that ruin your chances. It's the tricky ones that catch you off guard, make you nervous, and expose your lack of preparation. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to handle those difficult questions with confidence, clarity, and smart strategies that make you stand out as the best candidate. So if you've ever struggled with questions that feel like traps, stay with me until the end, because this will transform your interview game forever. Why should we hire you? Let's start with one of the most common but deceptively tricky questions. Why should we hire you? And the mistake most candidates make is giving a generic answer like, I'm hardworking, or I'm passionate. But that's not enough. Instead, your answer should be structured around value. You want to clearly connect your skills, your experience, and how they directly solve the company's problems. A smart answer sounds like this. You should hire me because I bring proven experience and specific skill. And in my previous role, I achieved specific result, which aligns with your company's goals of mentioned goal, and I'm confident I can contribute immediately. This kind of answer positions you as a solution, not just a candidate. What is your biggest weakness? Now here comes a classic trap. What is your biggest weakness? And this is where many people either panic or give fake strengths like, I work too hard, which interviewers see right through. The smart way to answer is to show self-awareness and improvement. Pick a real but non-critical weakness and explain how you are actively working on it. For example, earlier in my career, I struggled with delegating tasks, but I realized that it affected team efficiency. So I started using structured planning tools and improved my communication, and now I'm much better at managing team responsibilities. This shows honesty, growth, and professionalism. Tell me about a time you failed. Another powerful question is, tell me about a time you failed. And this question is designed to test your mindset, not your mistakes. So never say, I never failed. Instead, use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, and focus on what you learned. For example, in a previous project, I underestimated the timeline, which caused delays, but I took responsibility, communicated with stakeholders, and implemented better planning strategies. And since then, I've successfully managed projects within deadlines. This shows accountability and growth, which employers value highly. Why do you want to work here? This question looks simple, but is actually a test of your preparation. Why do you want to work here? And a weak answer like, because it's a good company, will not impress anyone. Instead, you need to show that you've done your research. Mention specific things about the company, such as their values, projects, or achievements, and connect them to your goals. For example, I want to work here because your company's focus on innovation and growth aligns perfectly with my career goals, and I'm especially impressed by your recent project and mentioned project, which motivates me to contribute my skills in this environment. This makes your answer personal and impactful. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now let's talk about a question that confuses many candidates. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And the key here is to show ambition while staying realistic and aligned with the company. Avoid saying something unrelated or overly ambitious like, I want to be CEO. Instead, say something like, in 5 years, I see myself growing into a role where I can take on more responsibility, develop my expertise, and contribute significantly to the company's success. This shows commitment and long-term thinking. Why did you leave your last job? This is another tricky one that can easily go wrong. Why did you leave your last job? And the biggest mistake here is speaking negatively about your previous employer. Never do that. Always keep your answer professional and forward-focused. For example, I learned a lot in my previous role, but I'm now looking for new challenges and opportunities to grow, and I believe this position aligns better with my career goals. This keeps your image positive and mature. Tell me about yourself. Now this question seems easy but is often answered poorly. Tell me about yourself. And this is not your life story. It's your professional pitch. Structure your answer in 3 parts: past, present, and future. For example, I have a background in field where I develop skills and key skills. Currently, I'm working on current role or learning, and I'm looking for an opportunity where I can apply my skills and continue to grow. Keep it concise, relevant, and confident. Why should we not hire you? Here comes a tough one. Why should we not hire you? And this question is designed to test your honesty and self-awareness. A smart way to answer is to turn it into a reflection of fit. For example, If you're looking for someone who prefers working completely independently without collaboration, then I might not be the best fit, because I thrive in team environments where ideas are shared and developed. This shows confidence and clarity. How do you handle pressure? Employers love asking this because they want to see how you react in difficult situations. How do you handle pressure? And the best way to answer is by giving a real example. For instance, I handle pressure by staying organized and focusing on priorities. In my previous role, I managed multiple deadlines by breaking tasks into smaller steps and maintaining clear communication with my team. This demonstrates control and reliability. Do you have any questions for us? Finally, one of the most underestimated questions. Do you have any questions for us? And saying no is a big mistake. This is your chance to show interest and curiosity. Ask smart questions like, what does success look like in this role? Or, what are the biggest challenges the team is currently facing? This shows that you are serious and engaged. Now, here's the truth. Interviews are not about having perfect answers. They're about having smart answers that show your thinking, your attitude, and your ability to grow. If you prepare these strategies and practice them, you'll walk into your next interview with confidence, clarity, and a strong edge over other candidates. So don't just memorize answers. Understand the strategy behind them, and you'll never feel stuck again. And if you found this helpful, make sure to apply these techniques in your next interview and watch the difference it makes.